Hey Travis, why'd the whale eat 2 ships full of potatoes?
I don't know.
Because you can never just have one potato ship. Alright guys, we are talking about people that just want to get into bass fishing. It's their first time, don't know what to get, lures everywhere. It's a challenge. You know, you could go to Bass Pro and shoot this video, which I would love. I love Bass Pro. Could go to Academy, but not everyone has an Academy or Bass Pro, but everyone has one of these. So, what we're going to do is we're going to build a tackle box for very beginners, like Travis, who's poor, so we're balling on a budget. Let's go shopping. First thing, when you're building your tackle box, boxes. This set of boxes is $10. We can't go wrong. That's our start, and let's fill it up. All right guys, so when choosing your baits, you need to think about the water you're fishing in. You got the bottom, you got the middle, and you got the top of the water. Now be sure you catch all areas of the water column, because if you don't, you're gonna miss out on fish. But we're gonna do this on a budget. We're here in the fishing section of Walmart, where there are lures upon lures upon lures to choose from. And it can get hard to figure out what to start with so many choices. So let's start with hooks and weights. Being your first box ever, let's keep it simple. Start with some 3/0 wide gap hooks, worm hooks. 3/0 wide gap worm hooks. These are great for using on small trailers, smaller worms. You can make them work. 4/0 straight shank worm hooks. You'll always know they're worm hooks because they have the straight shank, which comes up into a bent part. That's what you thread your worm onto. These are a necessity. Starting weights. I'm going to suggest 1/8 ounce bullet weights. You can go really expensive with your tungstens and your colored weights. They come in every shape, size, color you need. But to start off, balling on a budget, this is what we got. Guys, first things first. First thing you need to grab out of anything is a good stick bait or Senko. Here's Gary Yamamoto Senko. 5-inch. No, we're not gonna do that. Because they're $7. And they do the same thing as something like this, which is $2.96. I love Gary Yamamoto. I've caught a lot of fish off their Senkos, but they do the same thing. So don't be afraid to go with something else. So the colors we chose for your tackle box: Blue and Black Flake and Watermelon Red. You can never go wrong with them. Can't catch fish on one, you can catch fish on the other, I promise. Hey guys, we're talking about the bottom of the water column. The very bottom. And where are we gonna start? We're gonna start with jigs. These jigs are $1.60 a piece. You ain't breaking the bank on these. They're all right, they're just little skirted football jigs. But you know what? They work great. And you can use them for so many things. Whether it's figuring out how the bottom is, whether it's rock, grass, sand, whatever. You can use a jig for that. You can catch fish feeding on the bottom. It's great. But with jigs, you need good trailers to go with them. So we went with these Yum crawls. Yeah. So, to complement our jigs, we have a blue and black jig, so we went with blue and black crawl. For our chartreuse jig, we went with chartreuse or watermelon red for our chartreuse drink. Alright guys, so we covered the bottom of the water column. So now we're going to focus on the middle. And that's where you're going to find your suspended fish. And we're not going to break the bank on this one. We're going to start out with a little Pond Magic Booyah spinner with a willow blade. There are so many different spinners. Every bass fisherman has a spinner bait in his tackle box. Me personally, I prefer a willow blade. I've had more success on them. They're Colorado blades. Everyone's gonna have their different opinion. But you know what? This one's not gonna break the bank. At $2.50, it's a good one. Next, we're gonna go with a nice little square bill crankbait. And the square bill crankbait, it's only gonna dive about 3 to 4 foot. And in a crawl color, works great. And with this one, it's about $2.50. You can't go wrong with it. Next one we're gonna go with is a Sexy Shad XD5 Strike King lure. A little more pricey, but you know what? It's gonna get the job done. It's gonna be one of the more expensive things in your tackle box. So hold on to it, keep it safe, and you're gonna catch those suspended fish hanging out in the middle of the water column. Alright guys, we covered the bottom, we covered the middle. Let's get to the top. And for the top, once again, you don't need to break the bank. Let's keep it simple. We're gonna go with cheap little frog, $2. But you know what? Works as good as any of the other ones. And for your first tackle box, great to learn with. Not my favorite color popper by any means. I wish I had something a little darker. But in their price range, this is what we got. And we can make it work. Right time of day, you can definitely make Topwater work. So, this is our budget tackle box. Now that you built your first tackle box, go out, catch some fish. But next week, we'll be showing you how all the lures that you just got work, how to rig them, and you're gonna catch the fish.
Stay tuned, because stay tuned.
We would like to give a special thanks to Nick McKay Band for our awesome intro music. Thanks, bud. Couldn't have done it without you.